And first at 5, San Antonio's sick and safe leave ordinance will no longer take effect on December 1st. A judge today blocking the new rule that required companies to offer paid sick leave to employees.
It's the result of a lawsuit filed by some businesses that felt that ordinance was an unfair burden. City Hall reporter Garrett Berger tells us how it won't happen now, but that doesn't mean the case is completely finished.
Just over 2 weeks after both sides argued their cases, Judge Peter Sakai granted the temporary injunction sought by a coalition of businesses and business associations. The coalition had claimed the city of San Antonio's sick and safe leave ordinance was unconstitutional and went against the state's minimum wage law.
If you want to see something different, you have to change the state law. The effects of the ordinance on our clients would certainly be increased costs, not only to them and their bottom lines, but certainly to every consumer.
But it's not over yet. In a statement, City Attorney Andy Segovia said, in part, quote, "We will evaluate our legal options going forward, including appealing this decision to the Fourth Court of Appeals. If the city doesn't appeal the injunction, a trial date would be set." City O also raised the possibility of a similar case out of Austin settling the argument. Mayor Ron Nirenberg vowed the city will fight.
The legal path forward is to continue to defend our ordinance, and so we're going to do that to the best of our abilities, and that's on behalf of San Antonio's working families, especially the most vulnerable ones.
And Nirenberg says he has asked the city manager to look at ways the city can ensure sick and safe leave protections for at least some workers.
We're going to look at city contracts and other instances where we can make sure that those provisions are in there under our current jurisdiction.
As you can see, there's a group of people gathered out here on Main Plaza, upset about the judge's ruling on the sick and safe leave. Now, this was an ordinance that didn't come up from the city council, but rather from people who pushed a petition campaign, and eventually the city council ended up passing the ordinance. So the people have a voice, and they are using it. You can hear from them later, coming up at 6. Live at Main Plaza, I'm Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.